Hello guys, welcome to another video with me talking. I didn't make so much videos because I had some problems with the police and because I didn't have no time or because I didn't feel like it. There were multiple reasons. But now I feel like it and I need to talk about this, what's going on in the world, and everybody seems to ignore it. I don't know why everybody ignores that shit. When this shit is very serious, don't concentrate on the other stuff, bro. Like, that shit is bullshit. When you concentrate on the stuff that's happening right now, you know. Well, I got stopped by the police multiple times because now wearing a mask. You know, I wasn't even in the train inside. You know, I don't wear a mask in the train either because I'm gonna talk about this later. Why I'm gonna talk in another video why I don't wear a mask and what I believe and what is true, because I have facts, not the politician dumbasses who try to shut up the doctors and try to shut up the media, the real media, and the real doctors who have learned in the school and, you know, want to save people, and they shut them down or they kill them or they, you know, all the good stuff, you know. I posted a video on my channel where I got stopped by the police, and the police actually refuses me 4 or 5 times to give me his badge number, which is not allowed. And in Switzerland you are not allowed to give your name as a policeman to the citizens, only the number. And he asked me for my ID. In Switzerland they can ask you for ID for not even committing a crime or suspected of a crime. They can ask for ID here in Switzerland because the rules are very, very friendly with the people, and they say Switzerland is the best land in the world, where it's not true. It's actually the most corrupted land, in my opinion, because I was born in Syria, and then because of the, what you call it, the army, the fights, you know, the fighting in there, you know, I moved on to Romania because my mother comes from there. And then in Romania are very poor people, no place to work, and the politicians are corrupt as fuck, and they steal money from people like this. And then my mother found a job here, and we traveled here. School is here until 9th grade, and then when you are 9th grade, I was 15, and then I choose, you need to choose a job, and then you gotta go to work when you are 15 or 16, but I was 15 then. This is how it works in Switzerland. I don't think it's a bad idea to go to work at 15 or 16, but I would like more to stay in school, high school, until I was 18. But it's not a bad thing. So now let's get back to the rules. They ask me for my ID. I give them with nothing to say. I just take it right out. So he asked me, who I'm talking to, can I have your ID? I say, okay. I take it, give him. He noticed it on a paper, which I didn't see many people use the paper anymore in today's modern technology. They make a photo or some shit like that, which I really appreciate the policeman for doing this, for not taking a picture of my ID. That shit is weird, bro. How the fuck you take your private telephone and make a picture of my ID? Like, that shit weird, bro. I don't want to do this. I don't want you to have my ID in your fucking private phone, but in Switzerland they are allowed. And he refuses me 3 times, bro, for his badge number. And if you don't have your patch number with you, that's also illegal for what I know. But I don't know if in Switzerland it works like this, because Switzerland is a dumbass shit, bro. It's so corrupt when it comes about police. You're not even allowed to film, not even the, what you call it, down, not their face, not nothing. You're not allowed. They didn't see me actually film, I was just holding the phone like this, and then I was just talking like this casually. They thought I had just my phone in the, I had my phone only in my hands just because, but they didn't know I was filming. And then yeah, because if they noticed that I was filming, I don't know what would happen. I think I would go with them, and I would need to delete the the videos, because hey, Switzerland is very corrupted when it comes about this shit, and everybody says here you have the best future, the best blah blah, the best country in the world. Bro, it's not that true, bro. You gotta live in here to see what's happening, bro. And then you need to give your opinion. You cannot just give your opinion for what the fucking media says. Just because YouTube and Wikipedia says, oh, Switzerland is the best land. I mean, this shit's weak, bro. And I want to talk about something, bro. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, about how corrupt it is. Let me get back. Yeah, I remembered when you go in the train without wearing a mask. Everybody looks at you like you're a motherfucking killer. Which you are allowed to go in the train without a mask, and you're not obligated to wear a mask in a public transport. When somebody wears a mask, it works like this. When somebody is infected, only when somebody is infected of a real virus, then he gotta wear a mask, because it stops him from spreading this virus. But only if he what you call it, if he's infected. And if the infected guy doesn't wear a mask and the other people do, this is not gonna help or nothing like this, because the viruses don't work like this. And masks, they say, I watched some research, I did my research a lot about masks. They don't stop the virus. They stop 15% of the mini molecules, microscopic bacteria, but not the viruses, because viruses are, how much? They say like 1,000 times smaller than a bacteria. So when a bacteria is so small, and then the virus compared to them is so small, then yeah, the mask doesn't work. Because I see some people too in the train with the cloth mask, with the material, not like this, the material thingy. And these, if we could stop the virus so easy, only with some material on our nose. Damn, there would be before this a lot of 500 million people died because of the virus before 100 years back. Like it's kind of weird. Like every 100 years there is a virus, bro. Like what the fuck you talking about, G? Every 100 years there is a virus, you know. One of my buddy says, "Yeah, boy, why don't you wear a mask? Like I don't agree with you at all, and this that." And I say, "Okay, that's all right. It doesn't matter for me if you don't agree with me." But he said, but can you show me like why do you think like that? I wanna see. I wanna understand your how you think, you know." And I said, "Yeah, of course." I showed him. I talked to him. And then he said, "Yeah, do you want me to keep you updated with this? Because we actually finished with the train, and then we got off the train, and everybody needs to go to their homes and stuff, you know." And he said, "Yeah. So I send him these videos and something what I write and stuff like this, and then he writes me, yeah, bro, don't send me anymore this stuff, like this stuff anymore. Like you have the proof, you have everything, and just because he's too lazy to get his research and too lazy to get his information, you know, he said, yeah, don't send me, yeah, it's alright, yeah. I still don't believe so, bro. But you don't even try it, you know. You don't even come with an open mind. You gotta come with open mind. You gotta have the facts, not not what the politician says is always real, you know. Nowadays, everybody has phones and everybody has internet access. Even the people from Africa, bro. Like this shit is weird as fuck, bro. Like, when did we get so technologically that everybody has a phone, bro? Like, you have no phone, you have no life. Like, what the fuck, G? I bought this phone when I was small. I had the Nokia phones, you know. And then when I grew up, I needed a phone, so I took my sister hers. She's smaller than me, and she had the phone because I didn't want a phone. And I took hers, and she bought a new one. And that phone was fucking shitty, you know. And it broke. And then I bought me a Samsung. This one I have it for now almost 5 years. This phone is Samsung S7. It works pretty good, bro. I don't know, like people have these phones nowadays with 16 cameras on them. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Is this a phone or a fucking camera Photoshop, bro? I mean, why you have 16 cameras? It doesn't want one is enough, gee. Yeah, and I was talking about technologically and how advanced we got, and that's a very bad thing, you know, because technology, don't get me wrong, technology is very good for the society, for our daily lives. Yeah, like, you know, we don't have to cut trees to use paper. We can get access from around the world with their family, just like seconds, you know, call with them, FaceTime. That's not a bad thing, but FaceTime, you know, like let's just sit home and FaceTime all day. Is that was what the people are gonna do? Like, no more interactions in real life, only technologically, only AI, only stuff like this, you know? Like, it's pretty sad because if nobody would have a phone, nobody would know about Corona, because Corona is so it's only pushed through the media. And if everybody said to the media, okay, this week I'm not gonna watch no media, no shit, nobody would do nothing. What the fuck they say, bro? What the fuck they try to achieve with this? And I have a lot of facts about this. And if you want me to, you know, I don't care if you want me. I'm gonna take the facts. I'm gonna put it in here, bro. And I think because of the Switzerland rules, they're gonna take out my channel for sure. But I'm gonna make a new one. And if then they put me in jail, that's alright, bro. I don't care, because Switzerland is very, very corrupt, bro. Very corrupt. I mean, Romania is not so corrupt like Switzerland, bro. Like, Switzerland is corrupt as fuck. Like, you have no chance even to say something. Like, if you say something, you, even if it's real or legally, you get the fuck out in jail. They don't care. Like, you know why Switzerland is the best land in the world? Because every motherfucking billionaire or trillionaire or nillionaire, um, nillionaire is a very, very big number, and these people are private people and nobody knows of them. They think the most richest man is the guy from Amazon, but he's not the guy from Amazon, bro. There are a lot more people richer than him. He's like a puppet next to them, you know. Because they put all the money in the Switzerland banks. Yeah, they have the Switzerland banks, you know. And Switzerland banks are one. They're not one. They are the most powerful banks in the world, and that's why it's so corrupted, this land, because they have to protect their money. And protecting the money Like this, why they're doing all this? Because just because of money. So for them to protect their money, they need to silence people every way is possible. They don't care how, because here is the money and here is the most power. So get the fuck out of here, and they will kill you because I have no power. I only have my mother and my sister. That's it. Yeah. This video is already long. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna continue on the grinding, I swear to God. And I'm not wearing the same t-shirt every time. I just washed it because I didn't post so long a time. That's why I wear it this time too. So yeah, I'm not a stinky ass motherfucker. Yeah. Peace, guys.